But yeah, the retinues are pretty small. Although I think Dustin was going... Okay, no, Dustin was going uncentralized. Yeah. Whereas Judas is going the opposite. Judas is going fully centralized. Setup of the retinues, right? So for just full-on heavy infantry for Pictonia, for Britannia, where is it? Oh, I can't see. Because when you're in observer mode, when it comes to tabs like this, you can only see what the... There we go. Thank you, Judas. Full-on cavalry, which I think is always good when you fight in other tribes. Cataphoros, have you got it on? No, you haven't, so I can't see for Cataphoros. Don Q, full heavy infantry, and for flow fire, I can't see, unfortunately. Highlight stack. Cataphoros has got light cav, light infantry, and archers. Not many of them. And Flowfire appears to have archers. Seems like he's just gone full archers. And then just raised up a load of the light infantry with his migration units. How's Judas doing for food? He's beginning to lose food. Anything being said in the chat? No. Any other play wars kicked off yet? No, they haven't. I do need to keep an eye on that because could be a play war going on raging on in Persia without us knowing. Don Q should switch to heavy cav to repel the German. Yeah. Yeah, just doing full on heavy infantry. You're just playing into flow fire, doing the whole archers. And what traditions is he? Oh yeah, he's got the extra archer offense and archer discipline on them as well. So those archers are going to be half decent.
Alrighty, I'm back.
I haven't missed too much. Just been going over all of the retinues and what they're putting in them.
Let's see. Is there anything else going on? Getsia is still having a hard time fighting the AI. Caledonia is growing nicely.
Yeah, it takes a way to change over. It's... I mean, at this point, I think it is lost for Don Q.
Yeah. I mean, his hope is that Britannia comes and rescues him, but I don't know. Judas was never a benevolent player. He doesn't really care about allies that much, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's not that benevolent. How the fuck did Sporon get away with taking such a huge chunk of Greece? He's allied with Getia, he's allied with what used to be Epirus, which is now Macedon, and he was allied with the Bosporan Kingdom and Sarmatia. He got into Thrace with the help, and Thessaly saw the writing on the wall, so he attacked the Bosporans, which then put him at war with everyone around him, apart from Sparta at the time. And it took them 11 years, but they eventually crushed him, and Bosporan took all this land. Bosporan's got a way of... He's got a bit of a silver tongue. Chat gave him the nickname last session as Stoyan Wormtongue, because, well, he seems to have a way with words and getting people to do what he wants.
Alright, Egypt is consolidating his south. He's going after Kush now.
Yeah, Egypt is consolidating hard, so is Carthage. Like, they are gonna be, if they just have this entire session untouched, they're gonna be pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Especially if
Yep.
everyone else around them just rips themselves apart. Right, Battlegun over Britannia is actually losing against...
The war is gonna start soon.
Gravonia.
Dahe is moving all of his 300,000 troops, or wait, how many are there? 286 at the border with Carmania. It's gonna start any second. And Carmania is not ready. Most of his troops are in the east for some reason.
Right, before that war kicks off, I'm just going to quickly nip to the loop. I'm going to try and leave it sort of looked over at the war zone, so you can just keep it talking. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I'll try and look where you're looking. Alright, he's looking there. Yeah, if Pictonia can get that fort and start moving up, that should be pretty good. Judas will have a hard time keeping both of them at bay. I think he can hope for a white piece, that's it. Oh no, I just saw a Pictonian war host almost had a fort 100% sieged, and then he just marched off. That's too bad.
Alright, I've returned.
Alright. Yeah, I just saw a poor, he must be disloyal, but he almost had, a Pictonian general almost had a fort fully sieged and then just marched off for no reason.
Ah, dear.
Yeah. Like it was 42% about to tick and then just gone.
Judas is using French sword for sure. He will get stab hit for it. Now Judas will get bored and give the land. Yeah, it looks like Judas isn't getting his aim of getting the warm period by 500.
No, no way.
Also,
Oh, it looks like Tawan will be helping in the war against Carmania, though. He has 20 or 32,000 on the border with Carmania.
God.
I just wonder if Manny in Parasinia is actually going to help.
I mean, they've got... Look, Armenia and Babylon's got lots of manpower. They need to turn that manpower into troops. Otherwise, they're just going to get swarmed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just looking at the amount of troops, Carmania can't even contest it, or else it'll get, like, insta-stack wipe. Which is the sad part. That's what I find
We
sad.
need to keep an eye on those blue flames, because I want to see that if that happens.
I will cry. I will cry so much. I was so happy to build that nation up.
That terrible, terrible season of Game of Thrones where the Dothraki get the Lannisters, and it's like those fuckers are about to swamp us. It'll be like that, but better. Because it'll be 300,000 Sarmatians just trampling them. Not even on horses, just men, just trample.
Or it would be like Carmania is the
brutal
Boltons, and then Sarmatia is the fucking dudes from the Vale just sweeping in. Oh, they're moving. They're moving. The war, is it starting?
Yeah, it started.
Yeah, it started.
Step on me, Sarmatia. That's a weird kink you got there. It's not a kink that Lambert enjoyed last session. Here we go. 92,000 men.
Jesus.
You're 165,000 in total around here. 249,000. Oh my god. Right, so who is in this war? Right, so it's Armenia, Dahe, and Teyuan. Declared on Carmania. They have declared for Maranadonia. Shit's that one. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, interesting why he hasn't gone straight onto this. Let's try and grab that. Because, Carmania didn't have the forts fully thinged. Oh, Sarmatia is missing a trick here. He could be assaulting the hell out of these forts. Because they
Yeah,
weren't
I
fully
see them.
garrisoned.
Yeah.
People don't focus Wargal. I mean, Judas tried to, and another battle going down. Judas is actually giving a good counter attack here. And right, if you want to keep an eye on the Sarmatian wall, I'll keep jumping back and forth. In fact, is Cataphorus going to win this?
Yeah, oh yeah, Cataphorus is going to win that.
Yeah, he did it too late. Yeah, you need to get the Wargol like ASAP. Judas seems to be playing with his food a little bit.
Okay, looking here, looks like Babylon is letting Armenia just come in, and he's marching all of his men to face off against the Dahe as well.
Well, at least he managed to get a couple more forts built up, but I mean, looking at this, 1, 2. I mean, he only needs to go through 2 forts to then get to his second fort line instead of going through all 4 of them. He can bypass 2 of them. And then
Yeah,
this fort line, he only needs to go through another 2. He can bypass the other 3.
After this session, I'll definitely try and help Babylon understand how to place forts better.
Yeah, and then it's pretty much straight into... I mean, he's got so many forts around his capital.
Yeah, I know. Every
Well,
city.
not even,
You put them in every city.
I mean, yeah, because you that's kind of what happens in multiplayers in this server, because Migratory Tribe will come and pillage your city if he doesn't have a fort on it, but...
First fort down in Carmania. Not that that one was that important,
I
but...
don't know why Babylon and Carmania weren't already linked up ready for this.
Yeah. I mean, obviously for food reasons, but... Oh, and he only has 1 donkey per stack for Babylon. That's not going to be good. I mean, Carmania can get away with it because he's going to be in his land. But if you know you're going to fight in someone else's border, you need more donkeys.
I don't know about you guys in chat, but I think these compositions from Babylon are a bit inefficient. I don't know.
I have to agree.
And the
Those
Carmanian
archers
ones...
should be gone.
I don't know. Carmanian ones just seem a bit... Only 2 heavy cav, 7... I don't know. Yeah, these are the Babylon ones. 4 archers, 3 heavy cav, 3 heavy infantry, 5 horse archers in that one. So it's kind of that similar composition, but... I don't know. I prefer to only stick to 3, have 3 units and only use 3 units at a time. Carmania is a settled tribe. Not a monarchy just yet.
Yeah, he could go to migratory. He's at 94 negative centralization, I guess you would say.
Britannia's got a civil war ticking.
But Carmania needs to get his troops moving and get to that fort.
Carmania has got 62k manpower. Babylon's got 42k. They can't really seem to afford any more troops. Sarmatia's got 39,000 manpower. He's got a bit of money coming in, but just huge.
Taiwan has none. Taiwan has 4,000 manpower, so...
Yeah. It's gonna come down entirely to Sarmatia's tribal units.
Yep.
It seems like you should go either heavy infantry / archers or heavy cav / horse archers instead of trying to combine them. The archers are risky. The thing is, he needs to go for full like anti-lighten stacks. So, in my opinion, he should just go full on cavalry.
Yeah, the extra heavy infantry that Carmania built should have been built heavy cav instead of heavy infantry. The ones he had initially, it's fine, you can keep them, but there's they could have been used better, that's for sure.
10 heavy infantry, 20 horse archers, yeah, that could work. It'll be expensive, but yeah. I wonder why we paused. Is anything being put into chat?
I'm interested to see if the Antigonids, after their little war, is going to get involved against Armenia. That could also be a saving grace.
Yeah. Hot war goal and send. Yeah, they. This is another thing. Babylon knew this war was coming, and so did Carmania. They just weren't. They should have been linked up already to repel at the border.
Yeah, I don't know why Carmania had his troops on the border with Parcenia instead. Paracania, however you say it.
Still a bit of a, but yeah, Judas isn't going to be able to fully get the war goal. He will lose this war, whether it ends in a white peace or him sacrificing a little bit of land. We'll have to see.
Flowfire will grow a bit of this, that's for sure.
Yeah, Flowfire. I think it could be the end of Donkey. We'll see. I mean, quite a few uncolonized provinces from just the sheer amount of sieging that's going on.
Oh, Bohemia. Have you seen how he expanded way down to Etruria?
Oh wow. That's
Okay. Etruria is locked in. He's gonna have to fight someone.
well, he could go Veneto and into. I mean, he's already. Has he
Syracuse,
got
yeah.
Veneto as a fugitory? No, he hasn't. And then go. Obviously, take Syracuse out and then go into Illyria. But Macedon's coming up into Illyria. And just while I'm hovering over Macedon, does the formable of Macedon look like a different color to normal Macedon, or is that just me?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's not as dark.
Austria, Dong, and Italy before Austria exists. Ooh, wow. That's a peace deal and a half on Don Q.
Okay,
Ouch.
Carmania's ready. Oh, pause again.
Is that Don Q leaving? Is him dead? No, he hasn't. Okay, just another random pause. Good night. Thanks for watching, man. Yeah, so basically the plan with Dahe, from what Babylon told me, because Dahe apparently told Babylon, was he wanted to fully take Mesopotamia, and from the sounds of it, it looks like he wants to settle that land, so he's going to occupy himself, settle in it. So that could be the idea here, is just completely overwhelm them with troops, micro troops, and then just settle them.
That'll take a while for him to get through, but he could do it.
I mean, let's take on that for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, 3 forts, and you're into Mesopotamia.
Yeah, and he didn't put a fort on some of the key mountain choke points. That's a shame.